and welcome to a new episode of Create with Nietvries. And today we are here to build this awesome reel maker. But before we can do that, we first gotta gather up our materials list, so we actually know what to collect. So let's start with that. So now we've gathered our materials list or our reel maker, it's time we're gonna see if we can make all of that. It isn't that much because I actually want to try out something new. Now I heard that if we're gonna use fluid tanks, it might cause a little bit more lag. So that is definitely something we need to watch out for. And I believe we do have andesite over here. So let's see if we can make some shafts. I'm pretty sure the recipe was like this. Yes, there we go. Andesite. Oh. And now we have a bunch of those. We can actually go in here. Now, I do need to make some changes here because I actually don't like how the gears are setting up on the outside. I mean, let's face it, this one actually needs to turn that way, so that's definitely something I want to adjust this episode. So I've already taken a few from there. It's still cutting, but that's fine. That's gonna just run along. So we also have that now in our inventory. What else do we need? We need mechanical belts. So we have 5 of the mechanical belts. Oh, we have some more dried kelp. Or could I do that underneath here? So I've been away from Create for 2 months now because I did like a short series in between. And yeah, this doesn't work. Good. I have to say that I totally need to relearn like how everything works here. So that's definitely a thing. I do believe we had a lot of kelp here. Like I also said before, I'm not planning on ever ending this series, or at least not soon, because I'm actually really enjoying the fact that I'm a little bit away from vanilla, especially with the large other projects that I've been doing. Oh, don't die. I forgot I wasn't wearing any armor. But yeah, I've got a few plans with this world, but for that I first want to go and make what we're gonna do now, a reel making station. Because with that reel making station, we can actually go to an area that's less laggy and we can just start over from there. So I might make a little bit bigger builds with a little bit bigger episodes. But yeah, we just need to wait and see. Okay, what else did we need? We needed 2 deployers. I only have 1. We needed more gearboxes. Okay, let's make some more belts. Well, in that case, let me quickly make some more andesite alloy too. And let us quickly see if we can... first, I need to grab some food before I forget. Okay, we're up to bread again. So I just want to have a few of these. I think best way we can actually do this is just by removing these, so the farm can eventually replant itself. So we've now got a bunch of the andesite casings. Let's see if we can make the gearbox. Oh, that I first need to make gears. Duh. I'm a little bit rusty, peeps. Just a tiny bit. I also needed cogwheels. Don't think I need 22. And let's make you into... I have more of these now, so let's also make the belts. So I already worked this out in creative. And this is my own design, but I don't know if it's really effective or not. But hey, if it works, it works. We make a block of iron, and then we can make a mechanical press. No, we needed more deployers. That was the problem. Apparently we need also 1 more deployer. And that means we also need to have more rose quartz. Now, I don't know if we actually still have more rose quartz. We have 1. I guess that works. Because then we can make the electron tube, right? Oh no, we need to put this one in the here. Okay. And then if we go in here, we should be able to make it. Yeah, electron tube. Then we need the brass hand. Was it again? 4 brass sheets and andesite alloys. I don't know if we have any brass here. I might need to go out into the factory and see if there's more there. Okay. Ooh, we have a lot actually. I think I'm gonna throw E16 on top of here, because we might actually need normal brass in the future. What did we need again for fluid tanks? 2 copper sheets and a barrel. Okay, that means we need to. I need to find more copper. Okay, so copper sheets, right? And they need to go on the same thing. I think I'm quickly already gonna switch them up because then I can already continue making stuff. Here, press sand. I don't even know why I have sand in my inventory. And then we can make a deployer. There we go. We already had one, so that can go in there. We also need to make a smart chute. This is something I have not made before. Okay, and now I got all the copper sheets. I need to make barrels. I think I need to go and gather up some more wood because I don't think I can make enough. I got the chests as well. We also need 4 of those. So let's already pick out because why not? How many did we need? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we should be able to make fluid tanks. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got that. Do we still have a mechanical pump in here? We don't. How do I make those again? Oh, is a cogwheel and a fluid pipe. I think we can make those. We have 1 more left of that in here. And we also have a small gear here, so that's not a problem. I'm quickly gonna dump the stuff that I don't need in here, else it will be just a little bit too much. What we also need is a steam engine. Now this is something that I've never used before, but I wanted to try out. So that's a gold sheet, andesite alloy, and a block of copper. Gold sheet, block of copper, and an andesite alloy, right? I still need to make a gold sheet. Wait. So we're going back here again to the press. Press has been a big friend today. And there we have the steam engine. That means the only thing we still need to do is the smart chutes. And since we need 2 of them, that means we also need 2 electron tubes. For that we need a lot of redstone. I don't know if I have that many. Iron quartz, where would I have been placed? I think I have a nether chest somewhere. I have quartz. I have quartz, yes. Okay, let's quickly make 2 of these. And let's put the redstone in here with the ores, where I think it would be better placed. Let's make some paper. Here, sand. And then we make new sandpaper because I don't know where the other one is. And well, yay, there we go. If we put these on here, we should get more iron sheets. Also need the normal chutes for it. So that means more iron. So this should probably be sufficient. I think I only have 1 of... Oh, I actually had 2 of those. Oh, that's good. That means we don't need to make those. And the brass sheets we already made earlier. So this should be the last thing. 1, 2, 1, 2. So what I think the last material in the bottom corner there is when I made the build pretty afterwards. I think I encased like some of the shafts, and I think that's actually what it's saying. So I can't actually make those, but yeah, that does mean that we can start building our little farm here. And I'm just gonna do that manually, but the build after we have gathered up will probably be with the schematic cannon again. So let's start making our fluid tank. Okay, so my plan is to make like a boiler that will... a steam engine that will power itself. And it's something I saw in a TikTok that went by. I don't know if I can find the guy. If I find them, I will link them. But it basically means that we need to make steam from this. So this goes into the liquid tank that creates steam that goes up into the steam engine. And then it will power the wheels that will actually suck out the water. But because we make this an infinite water source, it should be like always powering itself. Only thing is you have a lot of them. They're going to be really laggy because of the fluid tanks. And it's not that powerful, but we don't need that because we do miniature farms. So I think we're good. So let's see if I can set this up. So if I remember correctly, then this should go on here. And then this should go on here. Yes. And then I want to have a small gear here and a big gear over here. Oh, yes. I forgot to put back on my shaders. It's also very rainy and I don't know why, but it's been doing this for 3 Minecraft days now and I have slept in between. But let's move this thing in. I want to put this on here. Okay, and I think the way we need to actually start to get this thing to work is actually activating it manually. But that we need a hand crank. Okay, let's see if this works. Yeah, puddle detector. Okay, so it says it has enough water. You don't think it would be this simple, right? Yeah, it is. There, we made it. Woohoo. Okay, let me quickly see if I can set up a thing that we can actually, like, can get it to turn around. Okay, so now I've connected it up there, and if we do then this should be keeping itself powered. I mean, it's not fast, but it doesn't need to be fast. As long as it works, it basically works. You can actually also see the amount of heat it's getting from it. It's not much, but hey, if it works, then yeah. Okay, now on to our real factory. Okay, so I made this little platform because it just makes my life a little bit easier because of height differences. So what I actually want to do is I want to actually have shafts that go from here till here. Yeah. We don't need to make it all shafts around, but it's more that we can place the belt here. It said shaft, but I meant belt. So you and then you. Okay, so I believe I had the encased ones on my list, and I told you guys, like, I think that what they actually meant with that is this. So it doesn't cost me anything, but it just like makes it a little bit more like pretty. I need to have an input chest here and an output chest there. Now, there needs to go stone slabs in this one. I could set up a thing that made those automatically for me, but I've chosen not to do that with the fact that, yeah, I want to have this like all miniature farms and stuff. And I have more than enough cobblestone to also make all of this work. Apparently I did need andesite funnels. And that's also not really weird because there's only one thing coming in and one thing going out, if I'm correct. So, but yeah, we do need to gather up like the power from here, and I believe from down there to actually get all the other things going. We need to have first the 2 deployers and then the mechanical press. So the mechanical press needs to go above here. Oh, we're 1 too short. There. And then the mechanical press needs to go here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it. Can I turn it? I can't turn it. So I want to have one of the deployers over here. Then we need to have a space. Then we need to have another deployer. Then we need to have a space. Then we need to have this thing. Okay, so I think what I need to do is I need to place a gearbox here. Because then we can connect this one up. And then we can connect this one up. And it's going. And then we connect this one up. And it's going. Yes, okay. Okay, let's try this. Then it just looks like a little bit prettier. Okay, so now we still need to get this going. And I actually want to see if we can get the power from here to actually end up there. This is the wrong way. Let's try that again. Okay, I now just placed the gearbox here, and it does seem to have done what I want to do with it. So basically what these need to do is these need to put the iron on the slabs, and then he needs to press it. And for that we also need to make sure that these get filled. So let's also add that real quick. So the only thing I haven't done yet is that I actually think we need to put a filter in this, although I'm not quite sure if it directly needs a filter, because it basically only has one thing that, yeah, gets in there. We need to test this out. So I've grabbed myself some iron. So I'm gonna put you in there and you in there. Yes. Both of them are holding it, and then I'm gonna put you in there. Let's see if it works. Oh, that's going way too fast. Okay, do we need to make it like this? Okay, so I looked up the recipe and it needs to be iron nuggets. So that might actually have been what was going on. I'm just gonna put a few in. No, it's still going. Wait. Okay, I think I know what's going on. because these are incomplete. I think I just fixed it. I'm gonna put these in here and see if they fix them. And then I'm gonna put this in there. I think they're now rolling out as rail tracks. Look! That's what we needed. So that means this is working. Oh, that's so good. Okay, let's fill up the things above with some more iron nuggets. And let's see if we can make some of those while I gather up some materials to actually make a nice building around it. Okay, so now that's all working. We need to do an exterior. So I do have a schematic for that. Let's see if we can look that up. It looks like we need quite some stuff. So let's go into our house and see how much we actually have. Okay, so first off we need to have 2 stacks of stone. I only had 1, so we quickly need to throw this in the furnace. And we also need stone slabs. So I guess, how many did we need? If we do 2 stacks of these and we throw them in, that would be fine. I'm also putting in 1 extra because we also need normal cobblestone apparently. And while that second stack is waiting to smelt, I'm going down here to the stone cutter. There we go. So we got stone and then we need to turn that into stone slabs. Now we need a lot of copper. And as you guys know, I just have the basic create mod. So I don't have a farm that I can use for that. At least not that I've thought about. I might actually do that in the future. But I believe all the copper I have is up here and it's not that much. I don't think we're gonna get far. Okay, so let's see. I come to 26. And we're 8 short. We were almost there, peeps. Almost. Okay, then we also need to have rails, so let's also make those. The only thing we need now is copper. My drill is downstairs at deep slate level, so that means I actually do need to get myself a shield because I know did not make that to make it safe for me. So that's a thing. I think I left it at deep slate level, but because I'm not 100% sure, let's first go to -1. I can't really see from here on which end it is, right? I'm gonna assume that last time I needed a lot of redstone and that we actually need to be 1 more down. But that's actually the copper level. But that's a bit of a shame. This is really dark for you guys. Let me see if I can turn on full bright. Okay, so we're now in full bright at the lowest level. And as you can see, I did try to light things up a little bit. But it's not really enclosing the structure off. And that's because I made a critical error with that. Yay, it's still here. Okay, so if I'm correctly, we can just pick it up. Yeah. Okay, we're back at copper level. Now, the reason why I don't want to mine that way is because I know there's going to be a lot of water there, the same as that. And that's what we don't want to. By the way, there's copper there in the ceiling. But what I wanted to do is that I know that you have like these copper veins that you have more chances of. And I think this is one of them. So what I might actually do is I might actually set it up going that way in hope that we get more. But I'm not 100% sure this is gonna work. Okay, let's run this machine and see if we can get all the copper that we actually need. So we actually got ourselves some more copper and we also got a lot of scorcia, which is actually a really pretty block, but I don't need it. But we don't have a lot of it, so maybe for a future build we can actually use that. I'm quickly gonna smelt this, and while I'm gonna smelt all the copper, I'm also quickly gonna empty out my inventory. Okay, so with the copper blocks we already made, we have 14 more. We need 8 cut ones, so let's 2 of these. Yes. And then we need to make copper scaffolding, but I have no clue how to make that because we don't have that in vanilla. Copper scaffolding. Oh, apparently we can do that with a cutting block or just in a stone cutter. Oh, but it needs to be ingot. Wait, that's actually quite cheap then. Oh, that means we have everything. So we're gonna put you in here. And then this is everything. Okay, so what I need to do now is then do the schematic cannon. Let's quickly grab the blueprint. Okay, the rail maker, and let's put it on there. Okay, so now got the schematic in place. And if we now press start, it's gonna build it for us. And while we're gonna do that, we are also quickly gonna do some terraforming. So guys, we built this beautiful railway maker, but I didn't do much terraforming because my replay mod broke down, and that meant I actually went in free cam to make sure I could still time-lapse this beautiful building. So I guess the terraforming will be for a next episode. So with that being said, I wish you all a very good day, a very fine evening, or whatever it is where you are, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, and before I forget, you can click right here for the previous episode, or right there for the next, or there for the beginning. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye!